This roof is going to be all put together like this. Then they're going to come along. We're going to glue all of these ceiling joists to the sheetrock. When that ceiling's picked up, it's going to be perfectly straight, perfectly square. This is another thing hard to do on the ground or even on a house.
Yeah.
Then we're going to pick it up with a crane, and we're going to lift it, and we're going to set it on top of the house. And we're going to square it up, get it all lined up nice and straight, fasten it down. Then we're going to put the decking on the roof, but we're going to be flat.
Could you put a green roof on Joe's house?
Absolutely. And by the way, there it is.
Oh.
Let you go first.
Why, thank you,
Age
sir.
before beauty. Now we're walking down the ramp, and you can see it's real easy to work on here. I can get up any height I want to be. Everything is sealed off good. Here's Joe's green roof. And you know, if you want a green roof, you get a green roof. If you want a blue one or a white one or
get a roof
or a flat one or what have you, you get what you ask for. And you know, we have a little saying: if you can dream it, we can build it.
There you go.
And I think that's what sets us apart from other manufacturers. That we aren't trying to build the same house over and over. Matter of fact, pretty much every house we build is a custom house. And as you can tell, this house is very custom. Yeah. And our people are you know, already acclimated to doing every house a little different than the last one that they built. This house is got high wind code windows in it and impact doors, which makes it a lot safer. You know, if you're in a high wind area, if you go into a beach area or a mountain area, where you might have some winds. In Virginia, we have some winds here, so we get to see a lot of this. And now we put the insulation in, and we're putting up the we call it OSB board on the outside. Now, if that's an outside wall, then it'll be followed up with siding, or if a fellow wants to brick the house. But you see how many nails, and we put glue on every stud. That house is tight as a drum. You see all the metal straps that are used just to give the house a lot more strength that you typically don't see in a regular house. A lot of those studs are doubled. Some of them are tripled. It all depends on what the engineering is that when we do the plan. All right, here we are. We're now at the stage where we're mudding in the sheetrock. We watched them put the roof on, the ceiling already in place, ready to go. So they're going to start out by taping everything. That just gives us strength so we don't ever see a crack in that roof. And these people do this, the same people do this over and over and over every day. They're very good at this, and they do it right every time. It's very hard in a stick-built house to get a smooth ceiling, because remember we said they're going to have butt joints in a stick house, because they're going to run the drywall across the other way. We run it the same direction as the ceiling joists, and there's no butt joints, nothing but factory seams.
And you only have 3 joints because you're running the longer piece.
It's all the factory seam where it goes perfect.
Got you. That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
So let's look at one that's finished.
Let's do that. Let me get it up to the list.
So it's a little while later, and we're looking at the same room we looked at a minute ago where they were doing the drywall finish work. And we use a quick dry drywall mud. Our stuff dries in like 20 minutes.
Really?
And we wet sand everything so we don't get a lot of dust.
Right.
And then if we're doing primer work, we do our primer obviously, and then on top of that, if paint's required, a lot of people paint their own houses on that end, okay? Because they have some subs that come in there. And they'll just we'll do all the priming, and but this particular house required that everything be totally finished, which is very nice, and we really like to do them that way.
Right.
So now, you know, you and I can't smell it on the TV, but we can smell it right here. It's fresh paint.
It's fresh,
okay, we don't want to go in and put our fingers on the walls, but we can see that what's coming next is going to be the base trim and the crown mold, and it's going to be pre-painted, all spray painted. It won't have any brush marks in it.
Got you.
And when it goes up, it'll be done in perfect. They'll set the doors and then do the trim. After that, they'll put in the floor covering, and we'll see some of that going. These guys are locking in this floor covering. It just simply goes down and locks into place, and it floats.
All tongue and groove, yeah.
It's all grooved together. Once it's down, it's permanent, it's durable, and you can go anywhere your mind wants to take you. We can put down hardwood floors that you can refinish as many as 3 times, sand and refinish. Or you can go with a real durable vinyl like this. It's going to be, this is a heavy traffic flow floor cover, and it's kind of a simulated hardwood floor, but it looks really nice.